Alright, so welcome to this video. In the last video we looked through some of the poems in here, but as this is, quite a big book, we will be looking for more. And as a challenge for myself, I decided to try and find every single poem in here. Not in this video, not in this video, but just in general, because I like the poems in here. So there's the first one. Ooh, I found. It's called. I'm not sure if I'll be able to read it because, well, you can see that, like this writing, but the banks o' Doon. Ye banks and braes o' bonny Doon, how can ye bloom so fresh and fair? How can ye chant, ye little birds? And I say, weary for care. Though thou break my heart, thou warbling bird, thou minds me, oh, departed joys, departed never to return. Aft hey I roved by bonny Doon to see the rose and woodbine twine, and ilka bird sang o' its love, and fondly say did I o' mine. With lightsome heart I put a rose, fu' sweet upon its thorny tree, and my false lover stole my rose, but he left the thorn with me. Wait. So it looks like that poem reminds me of like a love poem, because of the rose thing. So. Yeah, it might be a love poem, but yeah. Also, there are like probably unknown stories in here. And there are also like old versions of Aladdin and things like that. So if you want me to read through Aladdin and see if there are any similarities or differences between that version and the modern version, then please leave a like to let me know. I'd be happy to. Okay. Let's see. That's a nice picture, like with the frame. I like it. I found another one. Right. So this one's called The Sad Story of a Little Boy That Cried. And goes like this. Once a little boy, Jack, was ever so good, till he took a strange notion to cry all he could. So he cried all the day, and he cried all the night. He cried in the morning and in the twilight. He cried till his voice was as hoarse as a crow, and his mouth grew so large it looked like a great O. It grew at the bottom and grew at the top. It grew till they thought that it never would stop. Each day his great mouth grew taller and taller, and his dear little self grew smaller and smaller. At last that same mouth grew so big that, alack, it was only a mouth with a border of Jack. A random. The Sam's Three Wishes, I think that's a poem too. But it's really long. And it's quite long, so I'm not gonna go through it today. Being very careful. What else is here? I just don't want to make this video too long. Oh, this one, I'm not sure if this one is a poem or not. I mean, it's not really like rhyming or anything, but it's quite interesting. I read a little bit of it. So, the shortest tail in the world. Which do you like better, short tails or long ones? Asked the broken-clawed lobster, smiling amiably at the young Jack crab. Another Jack boy. Short ones. Then I'll tell you the shortest tail in the world. Hurry up then, Granny's waiting. Once upon a time there was a bloater. Yes, go on. That's all. All. It can't be all. What did he say? Nothing. Bloaters don't. What did he do? Nothing. Bloaters can't. But, no buts. You cart along home and tell it to your granny. Next I'll tell you the longest story in the world. What's it about? An eel that swallowed its tail. Yes, what else? Made itself into a ring, you know. No beginning and no end. Ha! Ha ha, oh. And the lobster went off into fits of laughter. Well, if I was that jack boy, I would have been creeped out by that lobster. Lamp. Ay, ay, ay. Oh, gosh, dang it. Oi. Yeah, that's fine. Phew. Let's see. Gulliver's Travels. Oh, I remember this story. I remember Gulliver's Travels in the Lilliput. I think I read it before. I mean, others probably read it too, but I remember this one. I forgot completely about this one. About Gulliver's Travels in Lilliput. Oh, there's a lovely lion. Wait. Almost looks like my cat. He thinks he's a lion. Huh? Are these poems? No, it doesn't. It's like short stories, like about animals there. I don't think they're poems. Legends of our islands. I don't. That's cute. Wait, that's cute. There's fairies. Little fairies. Can't find any more poems. I mean, there will be probably some. Oh, I just found one. Just see. Nah, there's not any in between. No. Nah, no in between. This one is called Fairies. There are fairies at the bottom of our garden. It's not so very far. You pass the gardener's shed and you just keep straight ahead. I just so hope they've really come to stay. There's a little wood with moss in it and beetles. And a little stream that quietly runs through. You wouldn't think they'd dare to come merrymaking there. Well, they do. There are fairies at the bottom of our garden. They often have a dance on summer nights. The butterflies and bees make a lovely little breeze, and the rabbits stand about and hold the lights. Did you know that they could sit upon the moonbeams and pick a little star to make a fan and dance away up there in the middle of the air? Well, they can. There are fairies at the bottom of our garden. You cannot think how beautiful they are. They all stand up and sing when the fairy queen and king come gently floating down upon their car. Have a car? The king is very proud and very handsome. The queen, now can you guess who that could be? She's a little girl all day, but at night she steals away. Well, it's me. Oh, so that was the queen, the very queen narrating the poem right there. And one more poem if I could find it. Oh, just found one. Wait. Oh, no. I don't know if I want to read that one. It's about a dog that dies. Yeah, so, some of these, I'm not going to read that one. But some of these are quite sad because, you know, this book is outdated. It's from, you know, obviously 1933. Look, at Scrooge right there. It's the Christmas Carol. I like A Christmas Carol. There's prayers in there. Yeah, these are poems, but they're quite long. So again, like, if you want me to go through them and stuff, I will. No, I'm looking for a short one. Blotto. Yeah, that's a bear. It's about a bear. This one's a Christmassy poem, it looks like. I'm not sure if I should, because it's obviously not Christmas. Oh gosh. Yeah, I'll stop there. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Some of these poems are quite interesting. Yeah. As I said, if you want me, oops, oh my gosh, if you want me to make a video where I go like over Aladdin and then stuff like that, then please let me know by leaving a like. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna